Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today is going to be the promised flip through of my personal planner. This planner is purely just like a for fun, kind of like scrapbooking. I just sit down when I want to plan, and it's kind of like I don't have a time frame on when I do the weeks. I do so many different planners that I know exactly what I can always find something to put in here. I don't have to remember the week specifically. It's kind of like when I just want to sit down and plan without a camera and I don't want to worry about how long it takes me or cleaning up after or even finishing the spread. I can always come back to it later, kind of thing. So yeah, and I've pretty much just taken to using leftovers in here. I use kits every now and again, but I really actually love using leftovers. So I'll kind of show you what I did in here and then let's just get started. So I'm going to flip to the first week in here. I do have a couple of weeks like before this, but they're like last year. This is really the starter and they're kind of a bit dodgy. Maybe the December ones are pretty good because I used leftovers, but before that they were kind of dodgy. So they're kind of kept, they're not even really kept in this planner. I've got from here in this planner, but I figured I'd show you these and make it the full 6 months, and then you'll see kind of where I get to and how I'll be starting new inserts in the next like week. So yes, my plan for this is to eventually actually either get a new planner and take these inserts out and put it in there, or keep this and get a new planner and put the new inserts in. So like, because 6 months actually fills this up like it actually gets quite thick. I don't know, it's not as bad without all the other stuff in there, but I figure I can kind of use them as like archives. So like once I'm done with the set of inserts, put it in another planner or something like that. But I don't know if they'll stay in this planner because this is the planner I had and I'll get a new planner or something like that. But I'm not going to keep stacking them up. I'm going to kind of archive them as I go. So yes, I just have to get a new planner. I'm looking at Kiki K. I think I want to get a Kiki K, so we'll see. But basically this is the first spread. This is my birthday week. It was my birthday on the 29th of December and that was this week, and then this is the first of this year. So this was the kit from Foxy and Cactus. I used her birthday spread, the full boxes and the add-on sheet, and then I used just a bunch of other stuff from my multicolor and just other random stuff. So that's that. And then this week is just a kit that I had that I forgot to use the week of the Gilmore Girls release, so I just used it because I didn't really have much else. So this is from Wild Summer Designs, so that's that. And then this one is a personal kit from Sarah Marie Papery. Let me have a little look. I got one of her kits here. What is Sarah Louise Papery? I'm like, where am I getting Marie from? Sarah Louise Papery. And I really like hers, and I like keeping her leftovers and using them whenever I have, because sometimes just the kit in itself isn't enough. So I like using leftovers from full kits and stuff to like supplement. This is the next week. This is the 6th through the 22nd, and this week I used the leftovers from my Scribble Prince Co. Cyber Monday kit. So that's that. And because I don't do these ones necessarily in order, sometimes a kit will show up earlier in this planner than it will in my other planner, but it just means I back planned, if that makes any sense. And then this one here, I use the tequila kit which was a personal kit from Scribble Prince Co. I used it this week because this was the first week I ever went clubbing, like I ever went out drinking, I believe. I think it was... Maybe it actually wasn't. I don't actually know. Yeah, it was. Yeah. And then I went out again the next week. So that's that, and this one was very boring. You'll see some of them are quite boring as far as to-do lists, because maybe because I'm looking at that spread in my... Oh no. I honestly don't know. I think I just didn't finish filling this spread out. I tried to go through and fill everything out. But yeah, some of them I just left unfilled for whatever reason. And this was Valentine's week, and this was a kit from Wild Summer Designs. I'm looking at this again and I'm like, what did I not? I don't think I put okay, I know what happened here. There's actually a week missing. Yes, there's actually a week missing in this because I accidentally planned, you'll see I've got these up here because I didn't have date covers for this kit, because I planned this week, because they changed over, I can't remember what I did. So we've got the 22nd, so yeah, we're missing a week. What happened? I'm trying to think what happened now. No, we're missing a week in between these. So this is the 22nd and then this is the 6th. So I think we're actually missing 2 because I got my insert started a week after and then I accidentally planned the wrong week, so I just took a week out. Anyways, so this is the 10th through there, and I'm not sure why, but I didn't put in something that happened on this day. So I don't know what happened particularly on this day. Oh, I think I pre-planned this week because there was a point where I was pre-planning in this planner. So I think that's what happened. Okay, I got very confused there for a second. This is using the leftovers from the SPC Infinity kit, which I loved. I feel like I only planned this like a little while ago, but that just shows like how. And then this is just random. So this is from this part's from the Tequila kit. This is from the Cyber Monday kit. This is just all random stuff. And I feel like I just wanted to fill this week in. And then this week was a kit from Planet Beautiful. And this week I pre-planned, so yeah. This was the week of the Brisbane Planner Market, so I pre-planned this before I went away. And then this is this week I used the leftovers from the Flawless kit, which I back-planned. So we got back to back-planning, I think. So there's that. So this is the week of St. Paddy's Day. And then this is this week I used the SPC Fly kit leftovers. So yes, you can kind of see sometimes I do no white space depending on how much of a kit I have left, how productive I was, so whether or not I feel like I could fill in to-do lists, things like that. So then this week I used the leftover of the SPC OOTD kit. You can tell I like that. I like using SPC leftovers, but I just always have the right amount. I can always do it with SPC most of the time. So there's that. Sometimes they look a little plain because I'm using a lot of solid washi and things, but other times they look really cool. And then this is the leftovers of the Glam Planner January Mystery with like bits of SPC and things pulled in and some multicolour from my shop. So there's that. This is the leftovers of the Odd Loop. This is the Paris kit. Yes, the Paris kit, which I used on like a hot mess planner with me in January. So I wanted to like redeem myself for this week. And then this is the leftovers of the it's like the Paris kit from Wild Summer Designs. So that. And then this is another personal kit. It's like the back to school personal kit from Sarah Louise Papery, and I feel like I used this because it was like we went, like everybody in my town or my state went back to school this week, which you wouldn't think I would care about, having that I don't go to school, but it was really nice to have all the kids back at school, considering I work in retail, and literally they're on school holidays right now and they piss me off. Like they're really annoying. If you work in retail in something like cosmetics, you have a lot of young girls come in all the time just making a mess. Now we're on to the first week of May, and for this I used the SPC Hello May sampler that I got in a grab bag, and then just pulled in all the pink leftovers I had because it was predominantly pink. So leftovers from Wild Summer Designs, leftovers from SPC, and then these are glitter headers from my shop. And then this is another personal kit from Sarah Louise Papery. I don't know why it's so hard to remember. This is the week of Mother's Day. And the Australian Planner Collective sale. So this is cool. I just used the Girl Boss one because of the APC sale. I thought it was fitting. And then this week I used the leftovers from the November mystery from SPC. The deco was a bit big, but I wanted to use it, so it kind of looks like really prominent in some sections, but I love it. I love it. So pretty. And then this week I used the leftovers from the Glam Planner. I feel like it was like the March mystery. I've literally done plan with me's with all of these. If I've got leftovers, I've done a plan with me with them. So you can check those all out. So yeah, this is super cute. Little bits and pieces of washing might have been from like Wild Summer Designs kits if I feel like I need a supplement. But for the most part, that's the whole thing. And then this one I used full boxes and just random multicolour and a personal sheet from Planet Beautiful. So yeah, I just used this one because not much went on this week, so I was able to use the full boxes because I did have 8 full boxes. And then this week I used some of my leftovers from the like vintage SPC kit I used a couple weeks ago in June. And I still have like so much left of that, so I reckon in the like probably towards like October, like probably more November, I might end up doing another one of these. I have so much left from this kit. So yes, I love this one. I reckon this one turned out super cute because it was so busy. I love when they're so nice and busy. So this one was the leftovers from, I want to say, the February mystery kit. It was like the one with like the lipstick, and you can see all the deco, so hopefully you know. A lot of these won't be available anymore for that, I'm sorry. But this is super cute. We've only got 2 weeks left, so hopefully this was a lot quicker than I thought it was. This one is the leftovers from the birthday kit that I used the week of my sister's birthday, the week before, which is this week. It was somebody else's birthday on the Monday, so I thought that was fitting because I don't like to use leftovers from, so say it's the week of the 26th through the 2nd, and I used the birthday kit. I don't want to use the same one in this planner. I like them to all be different. I'm fine to use them, but I don't want them to be on the same week, so I'll pick another week that the theme works. So this was one of those, and it looks really pretty. I loved it because I have, again, so much left from this. And then this was another kit from Sarah Louise Papery, which was her birthday one, and then she had like a sampler sheet from the month I ordered that matched, so I kind of had an extra sheet of stuff, so that helped to kind of supplement the kit as well. But this is the week of my sister's birthday, so another birthday spread. And yeah, that is everything you officially go over. So that is the end of the inserts. So really I've only kept from this to this, so where you get a blank page and a blank page, I kind of keep that in, and then when I get to that point I'll now like archive this, but I have to get a planner that I want to use as like a archival planner, or whether I keep this as the archive planner and get a new planner. Does that make any sense? So that is that, and I'm super happy with all of these spreads. I love the way they turn out, and they're just so fun for me to do. And because they're so small, I can usually make like a lot of something that might not have looked super busy look really nice. So let's take a look and see if I can find, well, this week looked pretty good in my main planner, but like it just looks so much fuller and busier. I love it. So that is everything for this planner. I won't really do like a setup or anything of this because there really isn't anything else in here. There's a couple of things in the front which I bought for my person, like with, I guess, a smaller planner in mind that I didn't really use, and there's a paper clip of the girl about her neck broke, so her head just kind of stays in the pocket, which sounds like really morbid. But that is my flip through of January. through June of my personal planner. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up, let me know, and I'll do it again at the end of the year. I'll do July through December, because I feel like these can get really long if I leave it for the whole year. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I already said that. By the way, this is the Kmart Rose Gold Planner, which I got for Christmas, which Mum had to source she knew I was dying for it, so it was like one of my favourite presents, but she did not pay $10 for it, I would just say that, whereas now I think you can buy them on the website, so that is that. Anyways, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.